What is the most annoying fan base? As a Taylor Swift fan of 15+ years who knows every word to every song, damn, her fans can be awful. The TikTok videos analyzing every move she makes. The you don't deserve tickets to her next concert if you can't quote every word of her 2-hour documentary. The people who are convinced she's bisexual and think her current 6-year relationship with a man is fake. Holy shit. I just listen to her music and actively avoid the rest of the fan base. Any fan base that puts whatever they are fans of so high up on a pedestal that it can do no wrong and everyone who disagrees is their sworn enemy. In other words, groups within just about every fan base that exists. The Apple fanboys. I like them, but it's not the only good brand in the world, and people without an iPhone are not inferior. Tesla owners. I own a Tesla, I like it, but I don't feel the need to obsessively preach about everything that comes out of Elon Musk's mouth. If I ever point out a flaw or a feature in the car that I think could be done better, a bunch of fanboys, and it is always male, jumps on me. I'm actually not planning to buy a second just because A, Elon's turned out to be a massive right-wing twat, and B, the fandom just does my head in. K-pop fans who take things a bit too far. I had friends who'd have fights over who is worthy to be called the wife of one of the K-pop idols. No, they weren't joking. Sonic fans are always a gamble. They can be so goddamn wholesome and nice, but then you got the fucking weirdos. I don't mean the kids who make fan characters. I personally don't know why they are hated. I find it to be wholesome seeing kids make art based of their interests. I'm talking about the people who rage over any criticism towards the games, comics, developers, etc. Those Taylor Swifties who are convinced, despite what she herself has said, that Taylor Swift is gay and releasing secret messages about it through her songs. Disney adults and Harry Potter fans. You're not a wizard. Hogwarts isn't real. Your Hogwarts house is not an identity. Stop calling everyone who doesn't understand you a muggle. You're just weird. Did everyone forget when Dream commented on a person's 45-follower account and all his fans attacked their account and then doxed them and harassed their account until they had to stay with their boyfriend who lived in a bad neighborhood, which they themselves also lived in a bad neighborhood too? BTS or football fans, if we're talking generally. The worst one I've personally been a part of though, would have to be the Borderlands fanbase. I have never met a group of whinier, harder to please, and downright miserable individuals in my life. Edit. Also adult Harry Potter fans are insufferable. I'm put off by any fanbase that has a collective name. The Beehive and so forth. In almost every case it feels really forced. Football, soccer, Twitter is full of dickheads too. The further away from the team's home ground they live, the worse they get. The fanbase of RuPaul's Drag Race is pretty notorious for sending death threats to the hard-working talented people they are supposed to be a fan of. Currently, it's the MCU fans. Anything happens they say oh Marvel is the best and I love Iron Man 3000 etc. Football fans I'd say. They're adult, vandalize, and use their teams as excuses to be inconsiderate and violent. Here's a fun 3. 1 Dallas Cowboys fans. 2 League of Legends players. 3 hard right and hard left political supporters. Though I'll admit Philadelphia Eagles fans aren't far behind. Probably not the most annoying, but for how good a show it is IMO, Rick and Morty has an extremely cringe fan base. Genshin Impact. Imagine harassing and threatening YouTubers, streamers and voice actors for not pronouncing a foreign name right. Gacha games already have an untasteful reputation in gaming and they double it down by doing disgusting and embarrassing things like this. Conservatives who complain constantly about woke, liberal, leftist snowflakes unironically not realizing that they are the ones getting offended by everything. I usually avoid fandom, but maybe Genshin fandom. Due to the nature of gacha there's a lot of beggars and complainers when they spend all their currency impulsively or don't get a new character. Though it is like all fandoms, it's a loud minority. Anime, I bet I would have gotten into it more had the fanbase not been so fucking weird. Especially the ones I knew in high school that probably found their way into extreme hentai shit by now. Elvis, I love his music but he has public and private shrines, a literal temple. His hardcore fans will not tolerate anything bad said about him and will borderline perform apologetics on his behalf. All of them. Gather enough people who are a bit too passionate about something and they are guaranteed to become an extremely obnoxious crowd. Any fan base that gatekeeps. For an example, you're not a true Harry Potter fan if you don't watch all the movies every month / only true Harry Potter fans do X, like come on chill. I'm a fan but haven't read the books for a few years and that's okay, I don't have to treat these literal teenagers as my religion. American first responder fans. Those people with a black / white American flag with a blue stripe, or red stripe, or green stripe, or whatever they feel like. It's like yeah for police. Yeah for firefighters. Don't forget nurses' assistants. I'm not saying I don't like first responders, I just hate the one-off flags for whoever they like that moment. I love them to death, will always be my team, but God OSU fans are insufferable. Emphasis on the is ridiculous. The fan base that bitches about wokeism being forced into their video games / movies / shows / books / comics / whatever. They're **** and annoying. From anime, to movie franchises, to sports fans, to tech fanatics. They're all equally annoying. Star Wars fans. The movies and series have spanned 4 decades, which makes it hard to therefore cater to everyone. For the OG trilogy purists, the prequels will never have the same magic, and both OG and prequelers will agree that the sequels are us. You'll never please them all and everything is either magic like the originals or complete shit. Car culture in general. To base your personality over something that you bought and didn't design or make, but act like everything you say or know about your car, or all cars, is the only truth because you slapped an exhaust on a car, it's tiring.